Hey, it's Christine, and I'm losing my voice a bit, but I really wanted to do an update video since I got to my ultimate goal weight of 111 pounds, which was 2.5 weeks ago. So about a week after that, I was maintaining around 118 to 116. I was still weighing myself every morning, but I couldn't get down to 115, which is my goal to maintain. And it's more like a mental thing. It was just like, oh, well, 118 is close to 115. It's only 3 pounds away. I could drop 3 pounds in a few days. So I was keep being kind of lenient about it. I think because I had gone so hard getting to 111, I just kind of needed like a little bit of a break to be easy on myself. And then the week after that, I had to travel for work. And I went a little overboard on the sugar and flour. Actually, surprisingly, the week after I hit my goal weight of 111 pounds, I was still eating somewhat healthy. Like I was eating like once a day or once every other day, depending on what I weighed that day. I was eating mostly veggies and protein, but then I would have like a cookie or ice cream, and sometimes it would get a little out of control, but I thought it was kind of interesting that I could still eat whatever I want and still stay pretty slim. So that was exciting. But then the following week when I had to travel for work, I went a little overboard on the sugar and flour. Just like a lot of cake and cookies and just restaurant food and, just being away. I didn't get as much walking in as I normally do because I was busy. So when I got home last week, when I got home last week, I was definitely up in the 120s, which I was like, oh, I mean, that's still pretty good, but my goal is to be 115. So being at the 120s, that pushes me back into getting back into old habits that I don't want to, So it almost like, at first I was beating myself about it, but then I was like, well, the beauty about fasting is I can get back down pretty fast. And I can kind of challenge myself to see how fast I can drop the weight and get back to 115. So it's Wednesday today, and on Monday morning I weighed 125. This morning I got down to 120, so dropped 5 pounds in 2 days, which was awesome. And I'm sure a lot of it was just water weight. But the most exciting part was, and I've been lifting more, I've been lifting every morning, plus doing my daily walking. So I try to get at least 10,000 steps in a day, sometimes more. But this morning, I went to the gym about for like just 15 minutes, did lifting, went for about a 1-hour walk. I got about 6,000 steps in overall this morning. And I did a little bit more of like crunches and just my own kind of workout, maybe for like 10 minutes. So, and then I weighed myself and I dropped a whole pound. I went from 120.0 to 119.0 in 3 hours. So I dropped a pound in 3 hours. So I'm kind of excited that like, now my mind's going all crazy. It's like, wow, we could probably get to 115, maybe like in 2 days. So I don't know, it's fun for me to kind of experiment and like try all these things, and definitely lifting weights and building more muscle on my body. I really think that it does like boost your metabolism, and just actually lifting weights is, exercising too, that you're burning body fat as you're building muscle. So I wanted to share that because that's kind of exciting. And I do have a work event tomorrow. We're having like a Christmas party at the office. So I'm definitely fasting tomorrow. Today I'm having my refeed. Tonight I'm doing a meal of just fish and veggies. So fasting tomorrow, probably going to have a meal Friday. But I'm shooting for a Saturday to get to 115. And then my next challenge is to maintain that 115. I'm thinking about doing 48s, and eventually I'd like to do 24s to maintain. But I don't know, I'm gonna do like a 2-week challenge for myself to stick to 115, stick to lifting weights every morning, because I'm trying to tone my body up instead of just being skinny. I want to look fit and toned up too. And so stay tuned for my new 2-week challenge where I'll be like it'll be like a maintenance challenge, because that's like my next thing. Like I've been able to drop the weight. I know how to do it. I kind of know my body really well. I've been coaching people, so that's exciting. And now I'm into just maintaining and nailing that down, like just getting, like mastering that. So yeah, that's where I'm at, and I'll keep you posted.